Hi guys, today I bring you an interesting question on Polygon. You may like to solve the question by pausing the video or watch. We know for every sum of interior angle of a polygon, we have x to be equals to 180 degrees, bracket open, n minus 2. Alright, so when we expand this, we get x equals 180 degrees, n minus 360 degrees. Making n the subject here, we realize that we have 180 degrees, n equals x s plus 360 degrees. Divide both sides by 180 degrees. We have n equals s plus 360 degrees. Okay, all on 180 degrees. So this is what you'll be using for the ratio, since the ratio of the two polygons compares it compares the sides of the two polygons. Okay, so what we do is we let two variables. Okay, so we let m be the size. Okay, be the size, be the number of sides. Okay, the number of sides okay, for the large polygon, or for the bigger polygon. Okay, for the bigger polygon, and n be the number of sides for the smaller polygon. Okay, so that means that, and we should also you also have the sum of the interior angles, okay, of the polygon. So we should let the sum of the larger, that is the bigger polygon, be the sum of the interior angle for it be s, okay, and that of the smaller one be z. Okay, so that means that we'll have okay, we have for m, we have m equals s plus 360 degrees on 180 degrees, and for n we have z plus 360 degrees on 180 degrees. Okay, so that means that we will be having so for the ratio, to comparing the ratio of the sides, okay, we'll have now comparing the ratio of the sides. Now we have the ratio of the sides, we'll have s plus 360 degrees on 180 degrees, okay, is to z plus 360 degrees on 180 degrees. Okay, that should be equals to 5 to 4. Okay, so for simplifying it further, okay, so when we simplify it further, we have this is to sign, it means division, so we need to change it to a multiplication. Okay, so changing to multiplication, we have s plus 360 degrees on 180 degrees times 180 degrees on z plus 360 degrees equals 5 on 4. Okay, so that means that we'll be having, okay, so this and this goes off. Okay, so we have s plus 360 degrees on z plus 360 degrees. Okay, so equals 5 on 4. We can forget the degrees, okay, to make the thing simple. So we have we want to express the whole equation in terms of s and z, so in the simplest form. So we cross multiply, okay, another way of finding the LCM. So we have 4 times, okay, 4 times x plus 360 degrees by making this multiply this, okay, and equals this, also multiply this. So we have 5 times z plus 360 degrees. Okay, so that gives us we expand this, we have 4s plus 144, we get plus 144 degrees, okay, equals 5z, okay, plus 1880 degrees. All right, so we have this will be equals to, so further simplification, we have a 4s minus 5z, okay, equals so the 1440 degrees, okay, goes to the other side, then we get 360. Okay, I said we should forget the degrees. Okay, so this gives us an equation 1. Okay, so for the second equation, based on according to the preamble, it says that the difference between the angle of each of the polygons, the difference between the angle of the polygon at a 6. So that means that we apply the formula for finding each interior angle of a polygon, and since we know that for the larger size, okay, so the interior angle, each interior for large size, each for the bigger polygon, okay, will be equals to, it will be the total size, okay, divided by the number of the number of sides that you have. So, and the number of sides, we represented it with an m, okay, so that means that we have s on m, so we can further break this down and get s on the m, substitute the value of m is s, okay, let me change the pen, okay, let me change the pen. So we have, it should be s plus 360 on 180 degrees, and this is division, okay. So if you simplify it further, we have okay, this is division of fraction, so we have 180 degrees, forget the degrees, okay, so 180 s on s plus 360, okay. So we do the same thing for the other one, okay, for the smaller polygon. So each interior angle for the smaller polygon, so that will give us, and that's, we use a z, so z on n, so that will be equals to the z on, so that will be z plus 360 on 180. Okay, so for further this one to, we also simplify it, we have 180, so z on z plus 360. Okay, so that's another equation. And so we move, scroll down. So now using the going back to the preamble, we have it says the difference between the angle, the two angles. So that means that that's our equation. Okay, the equation we got here, this minus this. Okay, so we have 180 s on s plus 360 minus 180 z on z plus 360 equals 6. Okay, so we break this down. Okay, so to simplify this, we just multiply through by the LCM, and this is the LCM. Okay, the two denominator multiply through by the LCM. So we have multiplying through by this LCM. Okay, so that means that we have 180 s multiplies s plus 360, the 360 minus 180 z. Okay, multiplies, sorry, this is z, this should be z. Okay, z, this multiply this. Okay, it should be, this goes to multiply this. Okay, and this multiply this, and the 2 multiplies this here. Okay, so we have, so that means that we have s plus 360 bracket close, so equals 6 bracket open, s plus 360 times z plus 360. Okay, so we have this implies that opening the bracket, we have 180 s times z, that will give us 180 sz. Okay, 180 s times 360, that will give us 4,800 s, then minus 180 sz. Okay, so, and minus 64,800 z. Okay, so equals okay, equals, then we have 6 times z times, let's leave this 6. Okay, so we have z times s times z, and the rest like that. So we have okay, so we have 6 bracket open, s times z, that gives us a zs. Okay, then plus 3 s times z times 360, that will give us 360 z. Okay, 360 z plus 360 s. Okay, plus 129,600. Okay, so then we close the bracket. So we have, okay, simplifying this, simplifying here, we here as this, and this goes to 0. Okay, so we have 64800 s minus 64800 z. Okay, so equals 6 sz or zs, then plus 2160 z plus 2160s, then plus 777600. Okay, so that give us this implies that we can further simplify it. Okay, so we have bringing the s together, the s values together, we have 62640s minus 66960z okay, equals then 6zs, okay, then plus 777600, okay, dividing through by 6 here, dividing through by 6, so we have, this implies that 10440s minus 11160z, okay, equals zs, then plus 1296000, okay, so we can, so that means this will be our equation. Okay, we make this equation 2. Okay, so do not forget, from the equation 1 we got 4. Okay, from equation 1 we got 4s minus 5z, okay, equals 360. So we can make this, the coefficient of the 4 equals the coefficient of the s here, the coefficient of the s here, okay, in equation 1 should be equals to the coefficients of the s in equation 2. And to do that, okay, what we need to do is we divide the coefficient of the equation 2, that is so we divide the coefficient of s in equation 2, that is 10440. We divide this 10440 by 4. Okay, when you do that, you get 2610. Okay, so that means 2610 can be used to multiply the equation, equation 1. Okay, so we use 2610 to multiply equation 1. Okay, so using the 260 to multiply equation 1, we have we have a new equation, which will be 10, okay, 1440 s, so 10440s minus 13050z, okay, then equals 939,600, and that will be equation 3. Okay, so we solve equation 3 and equation 2, okay, simultaneously. So we have, let me write the equation 2. Okay, so we have the equation 2, that will be equation 2 is 10440s, okay, then minus 11160z equals zs, okay, then plus 129,600, that's for equation 2. Okay, so we solved it, we solve simultaneously, so we have solving this simultaneously, we have, so we subtract. Okay, so subtracting this goes to 0, so we have, and this gives us minus 1890z, subtracting 13,050z, okay, from 11. So the negative here will affect this minus, this negative here, okay, will affect this minus here to become plus positive. Okay, so we end up subtracting and we get a final answer to be negative. So that means that this will equals to, this minus will also affect this. Okay, so we have minus z s zs, so plus 810,000. okay, so that is it. Then we should continue again. Okay, so we make we try to bring the like terms together. Okay, we bring like terms together. So bringing like terms together, we'll have okay, so taking this, I'm taking the negative 1,890 z to the other side, taking it to the other side. So we have this implies that 1890z minus zs. Okay, and bringing this one to the other side, so we have this equals to minus 810, so comma 00. So factorizing the z, so we have z bracket open 1890 minus s equals minus 810,000. Okay, so we divide through. Okay, we are looking for z, so we divide through by 1890 minus s, 1890 minus s, so that will give us z equals negative 810,000 on 1890 minus s. So we substitute this equation 4 into equation 1, our first equation. Okay, so we have 4, so it will be, this implies that 4s minus 5 bracket open minus 810,000 on the 1890 minus s bracket close equals 360. Okay, so this implies that, simplifying this, okay, since this is in fraction, okay, what you have here is in fraction, so we multiply through by the denominator, so that will be 4s bracket open 1890 minus s, okay, minus 5 bracket open minus 810,000, then equals 360 times 1890 minus s. Okay, so we have, this implies that, so expanding everything, we get 4x squared. Oh, let me arrange it in order. So we have get 7560 s minus 4 s squared. Okay, so plus 4,050,000 . 50,000, So equals 680,400. 6804. Then minus 360s. So bringing items together, we have, okay, so let's make the x square positive. So we have 4s square. So bringing all of them together and solving them, simplifying them, we have 7920s, okay, then minus 4,550,000, okay, plus 680,400, then equals 0. Okay, so we have, this implies that 4s square minus 7920s, then minus 3,369,600 equals 0. Okay, so that means that you have, okay, so we can factorize. So then we have to factorize this. Okay, so by factorization we realize that the numbers are huge. So what you can do is we can further break this down. Okay, so we have divide through by 4, we have s squared minus 1980s. When you divide this by 4, you get this, you get 1980. Okay, minus, divide this also by 4, you have 842,400 equals 0. Okay, so trying to get the two pair factors that go into this. Two pair factors will be somehow complicated. So what we do is we use the quadratic formula, that is h will be equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac on 2a. Okay, so remember that our a will be the coefficient of x squared, okay, which is 1. So our a, which is 1, a will be 1. Okay, then our b will be equals to minus, that is negative 1980, and c will be equals to negative 842,400. Okay, so when you compute that, okay, you get s equals negative 360, or s equals 2,340. But remember, we want the sum of the polygon, and we are using the sum of the interior angle of a polygon, and the sum will never be a negative value. So we discard the negative as the negative value, and we pick the positive value. So picking the positive value, we use that to get the z. Okay, but remember that our z, okay, equals negative 810,000 on 1890 minus the s. So the s is 2340. Okay, so that means that we have our z to be equals to negative 810,000 on the negative 450. So that will give us 1,800. So it means that we have, so our S is 2,340 and Z equals 1,800. But we want the numbers, okay? The number of the number of sides the polygon has, and these are the sum of the interior angles of the polygon. So that means that here, but remember the S, the M, which stands for the number of sides of the bigger size of the bigger polygon, is equals to, it's equal to S plus 360 on 180, and Z, and N and N equals to Z plus 360 on 180. So that means that we have M to be equals to the S, so 2340 plus 360 on 180, and the N will be equals to 1800 plus 360 on 180. Okay, so that means that we'll have our M to be equals to, simplifying this, we have M equals 15. Okay, computing this, we have M equals 15, and N equals, computing this also, we have N equals 12. So now we can conclude that our two polygons have, the bigger polygon has 15 sides and the smaller has 12 sides. Okay, that is that. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button.